An Eagles defense that had allowed just 9.5 points a game at home could not handle Aaron Rodgers in a 27-13 loss to Green Bay. Ray Didinger of Comcast Sportsnet and Sports Radio WIP is sponsored by Pallades Florist, your local family florist. And Ray, so much to talk about, so little time. I know that 24 hours ago we spoke about how we were afraid that Aaron Rodgers might be able to dissect this team's defense. He was pretty special last night, wasn't he?
Yeah, he played like Aaron Rodgers, and that's if you're an Eagles fan, that was your worst nightmare. He came out and he was really in total command, really, from the opening kickoff and that opening drive. He just took it right down the field and scored, and you kind of had a feeling it was going to be that night. He, it was a real mismatch, and what you saw was his receivers against the Eagles cornerbacks and the guys in the Eagles secondary. It was really just very one-sided right from the beginning. I mean, 39 pass attempts, 30 completions, and what you're finding out is that a lot of the stuff that was said about Aaron Rodgers, about he's not quite what he was, or he's having a bad year. Well, I mean, he's still Aaron Rodgers. I just thought the Eagles defense and Jim Schwartz really were very slow to adjust to what he was doing. I think you gotta either find a way to bring more pressure on him, or you have to tighten up the coverage in the secondary. Giving him all those easy underneath throws, you're not going to slow that offense down. You're certainly not going to beat the Packers on a night like that.
And for the last three quarters, the Eagles' offense looked really out of sync. Why is that part of the team regressed?
Well, I think that I think there's a lot of questions that'll be asked about Doug Peterson and Frank Reich and the overall design of the offense and the play calling. I thought that you said Nelson Aguilar out, which is I think a questionable decision. What did that really accomplish? It becomes an even bigger decision when Jordan Matthews gets hurt and you lose him too. Dorial Green-Beckham started out in the opening series, caught 4 passes, and looked like he was going to be a big part of your offense, and he disappeared after that. And then in the second half, they just stopped running the ball at all and went totally spread formation and threw it on every play. I just think that the overall design, I know the Packers had problems in their secondary. I know they were giving up a lot of big plays. But anytime you call 44 passes to 14 runs, that kind of lack of balance is going to catch up with you, and it certainly did with the Eagles last night.
As always, thanks, Ray. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Jeff. Always a pleasure. Bye-bye.
Ray Didinger of Comcast Sportsnet and Sports Radio WIP.